Evaluate 1/2 minus 2/3 divided by 4/5 plus 1/6. Here we have a problem where we have to apply order of operations where there are also fractions involved. Now, order of operations is going to remain the same. It's just that with these fractions, some of the additions, subtractions, and divisions are going to be a little bit more involved. Let's look at this and figure out what we should do first. In this expression, there are no exponents and there are no grouping symbols, so we know that we have to start from multiplication and divisions and then get to additions and subtractions. Now, as far as multiplications and divisions go, there's only one division, so that is where we're going to start. We're going to do 2/3 divided by 4/5. Because that takes a little bit of work, I'm going to write that out on the side. Here we have 2/3 divided by 4/5. We know that we can change a division into a multiplication by flipping the second fraction, so we can rewrite this as 2/3 times 5/4. And now that it's a fraction multiplication, we can multiply straight across. 2 times 5 is 10, 3 times 4 is 12, so we get 10/12, but we recognize that this is going to reduce. We can divide the top and bottom by 2, and that gives us 5/6. So we replace that middle division with 5/6. That leaves us with 1/2 minus 5/6 plus 1/6. Now we need to do the additions and subtractions from left to right. That means we do the subtraction before we do the addition. So what we need is we need a common denominator, and it's going to be easiest if we find one common denominator for all of them. And that common denominator is going to end up being 6. So we're going to rewrite all of these fractions with a denominator of 6. Now 5/6 and 1/6 aren't going to change. They already have the LCD, but we are going to have to change 1/2 to write it as an equivalent fraction with 6 as a denominator. If we look at the denominators, to start from 2 and get to 6, we need to multiply 2 by 3. So we're also going to have to multiply the numerator by 3. 1 times 3 gives us 3. So we rewrite 1/2 as 3/6, and then we have our common denominators. Now, we can actually do this all in one step, so long as when we're adding and subtracting the numerators, we do them from left to right. So we start with 3 minus 5. 3 minus 5 is -2. And then when we have -2 and we add 1, -2 plus 1 is -1. So we're going to end up with -1/6 as our final answer. If that was too much in one step, you can do it in 2 steps. You can take 3/6 minus 5/6 and get -2/6, and then you can add 1/6 to that to get -1/6. Either method works. It depends on your comfort level with doing both of those steps at once.